Learn English through Stories B7. Adapted and modified by Kulwant Singh Sandhu. Contents: 1. The King Cobra and the Ants. 2. The Disobedient Kid. 3. The Wolf and the Heron. 4. The City Mouse and the Town Mouse. 5. King Bruce and the Spider. 6. The Doctor and his Patient. 7. Jodhapala, the Great Sage. 8. Picture Dictionary page. 1. The King Cobra and the Ants. Once upon a time, a king cobra lived in a dense forest. The forest provided the snake with plenty of food. Even there was a small river not very far away from the tree. The king cobra was more than happy. What a life it was. He did not have to go far for hunting. Everything for him was nearby. He had his hole in a tree. He hunted during the night. He fed on birds' eggs and other small creatures like frogs, mice, and lizards. For a change, he went to the river and ate all kinds of fish, crabs, prawns, cods, haddocks, tuna, and so on. During the day, he slithered into his hole to sleep. Gradually, he started growing fat. Over some time, it became difficult for him to squeeze in and out of his hole. So he decided to leave the hole. He went to a huge tree and decided to make his home there. Secretly, he looked at what was around the tree. When he saw there were so many animals, a lot more than in his last home, he put a smile on his face. He could not wait for his next meal. He rushed to go to the tree. But there was an anthill near the roots of the tree. The king cobra did not like this. He went to the anthill, and being big and powerful, he ordered all the ants to leave the place and go away at once. Many other small creatures lived on this big tree. When they saw such a huge snake, they got frightened. They left the big tree and started living somewhere else. Even a family of rabbits packed up and moved. But the ants were not scared of the snake. The ants said something in their language, but the king cobra was in no mood to hear anything. After seeing this rude behavior of the snake, thousands of ants came out of the anthill and started crawling over the king cobra's body. Soon they had covered his whole body. They stung him all over his body, causing him a lot of pain. The king cobra tried to shake the ants off, but he couldn't get rid of them. Finally, before the king cobra could be sorry for his sins, he died a painful death. It is rightly said that even the strong and mighty cannot tackle the small ones if they are in large numbers. 2. The Disobedient Kid. A goat and her naughty kid lived together. The mum goat was very hard-working. The mum goat went to the field to graze grass and pick leaves from the trees every morning. The mum gave her baby milk 3 times a day. As time passed, the baby grew bigger. One day, the baby wanted to go with her mother. The mum said her baby, "It is dangerous in the field, the jungle is so close by, and there are so many wild animals, wolves, tigers, lions, leopards, and so on. Please suck your milk and stay at home. I will be back soon." The baby was adamant. She would not listen to her mum. She said to her mum, I want to go, I want to go, I want to graze my grass myself, I want to pick my leaf myself, I want to go, mum, please take me." You know, mums have soft hearts. They cannot say no to their kids. Can they? Even though the mum knew it was dangerous in the field, she accepted her baby's wish. Early in the morning, they went to the field. It was a lovely day. The sun was shining. The wind was soft. The sky was completely naked. There was no cover. You could not spot a single cloud anywhere. The mum warned her child, "Please don't move too far from me, you know it is dangerous here." The kid said, "Okay, mum, I am here." The mum was very hungry, because she was expecting another baby or babies soon. She had to eat extra. It was autumn time. the tree had fewer leaves. So it was harder to pick tummyful leaves. When the kid saw the mum was very busy, the kid left the field. The moo saw the kid and said, "Don't go too far." "Don't worry, mother, I will not go too far." Unfortunately, the kid did go too far. It was right in the jungle. The trees were greener, the grass was greener, and the trees had fruits. But the kid was lost. She did not know which way to go. Now the kid was saying to herself, "I should have listened to my mum." The kid cried, oh mother, I am scared, I am scared." Then a wolf came and said, hello, I am very hungry, I am looking for food. Do you know any food shop? I mean a sweet shop. I would like to buy some samosas and chicken curry. I am sorry, not chicken but a lamb curry." Suddenly the kid became a courageous lamb. "Hello, sir. Dear respected sir. If you want to eat a lamb, I am in front of you. I am a lamb. Eat me. But before you eat me, I would like to do a little dance. Can you see a little bell I got in my neck?" The wolf said, "Yes, I can. Even if I had been half blind, I would have still seen it. Please take this bell and ring it as hard as you can. The harder you will ring, the better I will dance. The better I will dance, the better my meat will taste." The wolf took off the bell from the neck of the kid. He started ringing. He rang harder and harder. As luck would have it, a hunter was passing by. He heard the bell and went towards the wolf with his 7 dogs. When the wolf saw the hunter and his dogs, he ran away with his tail tucked in his legs. The hunter recognized the kid and said, "What are you doing here? You should have been with your mum." The kid said to the hunter, "Sorry, sir, I did not listen to my mum." 3. The Wolf and the Heron. Once there lived a wolf in a forest, but not very far from a village. He went to the village every night to eat food. One year, there was a drought. It did not rain for several months. The villagers had a very bad crop. They did not have enough for themselves and their growing children. There were no leftovers. So the wolf could not find any food in the village. The wolf used to hate fish. But now, he had no choice. So he went to the river nearby. The river was always full of fish. The river had fish of all sizes, small, medium, large, and very large. The wolf had no experience of eating fish. He went for a medium-sized fish. As he was very hungry, he swallowed the whole fish. It was a bony fish. As he tried to take it in, it got stuck in his throat. Now it was not only his empty stomach, but also he couldn't even breathe. He tried to run here and there. But he had no energy. The bone in his throat was killing him. He could not even cry. He tried to whistle, but it was not loud enough for anybody to hear. He was dying. He fell to the ground. As luck would have it, a heron was searching for her husband. The heron and her husband had a big argument the night before. So he was not happy. He left their nest early in the morning and said, "I had enough, I am not coming back." As the heron was passing by, she heard, "Please help me, I will reward you handsomely for your kindness." The heron agreed and asked the wolf to open his mouth as wide as he can. Slowly and carefully, the heron put his long beak into the wolf's throat and took out the fishbone. Relieved, the wolf started to walk away. "Hey, why are you leaving without rewarding me?" the heron asked as he tried to stop the wolf. "You see, my friend, I did not bite your head off when you put your beak inside my mouth. Isn't that a reward in itself?" the wolf said and hopped away. Moral: expect no reward for serving the wicked. 4. The City Mouse and the Village Mouse. Once there lived 2 friends, a village mouse and a city mouse. One day it was a hot, scorching day. The village mouse was resting under a small tree. He was thinking of his friend the city mouse. He knew that the weather was going to be pleasant next week. So he decided to invite his friend. Dear City Mouse friend, I would like to invite you to my village home. Please come next week as the weather is going to be pleasant. As you know, my hole is not very far from the tall tree near the pond. I look forward to seeing you. Your friend, Village Mouse. The City Mouse read the message and was very pleased to see his friend. The next week he packed up his stuff and left for the village. The two friends greeted each other. Hello, how do you? Thank you, I am very well, and so on. The Village Mouse prepared a nice meal. It included fresh peas and corn soup, corn on the cobs, and some roasted monkey nuts. The City Mouse didn't say anything, but he ate very little. It was obvious that he did not like simple village food. The next day, the City Mouse was ready to go back to his city. The City Mouse said to his friend, "Now, it is your turn to come to my house." The City Mouse was gone and the Village Mouse was very busy in the next few weeks. He was preparing for the winter. He was collecting food for rainy days and so on. One day, the Village Mouse left for the city. On the way, he met his friend the Crow. Mouse. Hello, friend Crow, how are you? Long time no see, what is happening? Crow. I was busy. My wife's brother is not well. He is having kidney problems. My wife is staying with him. I feel lonely, you know. In the evening, the Village Mouse reached his friend's house. His friend served him a very nice meal. The meal included many things: slices of pizza, a veggie burger, rice pudding, and so on. The country mouse's mouth was full of water. It was lovely food. As soon as he touched the food, the kitchen door opened. The cook walked in. Frightened, the mice raced to the mouse hole. The cook was gone and the kitchen door shut. The friends started to eat again. Suddenly they heard a cat. They ran to the mouse hole again. Now the cat was gone. The friends came to eat again. The Village Mouse saw something on the floor. There was some cheese. The Village Mouse asked, "Shall I eat that cheese first?" The City Mouse screamed, "No, it is a mouse trap." With that, the Village Mouse picked up his things and went to his village. Moral: it is better to have a little and live in peace than have a lot and live in fear. 5. The Doctor and his Patient. Patient. Doctor, doctor. I am dying. My stomach is aching badly. Please help. Doctor, please calm down. I will check you in a minute. Patient. Doctor, please hurry. The doctor checks the patient and asks some more questions. Doctor, do you drink? Patient, drink what? Doctor, I mean alcohol. Patent, yes, I do. But I drink only 1/4 of a bottle at a time. Doctor, what time do you drink? Patient, 6 o'clock in the morning, noon at lunchtime, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 7 o'clock in the evening. The doctor writes the patient some medicines and asks him to take them regularly. The patient takes his medicines on time, but does not stop drinking alcohol. As a result, his stomach ache does not go away. Finally, one day, the patient dies. The patient was a powerful man. Thus, a large crowd gathers for his funeral. The patient's friends and relatives are crying over his death. The doctor has also come for the funeral. He says to the relatives, "If only our dear friend had stopped drinking alcohol, he would have been alive now. Though he took his medications on time, he could not leave his drinking habit." One of the relatives of the patient has been listening to the doctor. He says, "Doctor, your advice is of no use now. You should have asked your patient to stop drinking alcohol while he was alive." If the right advice is given at the wrong time, then it is of no use. 6. Jodapala, the great sage. Once there lived a boy. His name was Jodapala. His dad was a priest. He grew up and became a skillful archer. The king employed him and paid a good salary to him. This made the other servants of the king jealous. Jodapala was upset by this behavior. He thought to himself, "Why do people hate each other so much?" He concluded that all evil is caused by wealth. So he gave up everything. He became a sage. One evening he put on very simple clothes and left home. He wanted to find the truth. He built a hut in a dense forest. He started living there as an ascetic. Soon, many people, including the king, joined him. They all became his disciples. As time went by, Jodapala became a famous sage. 7. Picture dictionary page.